Thank you. That concludes the personal statement. Point of order, Douglas Ross.
I'm grateful, Presiding Officer. We've had a short time to question the Health Secretary. I wonder what opportunities there will be for further questioning, and particularly with the referral to the corporate body. Michael Matheson said in his role as a Government Minister on Monday, in response to a journalist's question, was there any personal use? Michael Matheson said no, as I made very clear, etc., etc.
Was there any personal use?
No, as I made very clear in that, and Parliament investigated this issue, keep in mind, back in January, where one of the senior IT officials looked into its use as well and came to a view in this matter, and that's why an agreement was reached at that particular point. Notwithstanding that, though, I want to put the question beyond any doubt whatsoever, and that's why I took the personal decision, as I said in my statement on Friday, that I will reimburse the Parliament for the full costs of that, so there are no questions about what it was used for.
But we've just heard from Michael Matheson that on Thursday evening he knew there was personal use.
It is at this point, last Thursday night, when I returned home, that I was made aware by my wife that other members of her family had made use of the iPad data. This was the first I knew that the data had been used by anyone else.
So will the investigation by the corporate body look into the conflicting statements Michael Matheson has given Parliament today, what he said in his role as a Government Minister on Monday, and the apparent revelation from his family on Thursday evening? Secondly, the First Minister refused to answer questions about this issue at FMQs. Particularly my question is, did he still believe it to be a legitimate claim? I can only assume now he doesn't. However, when did he become aware? Michael Matheson, in his statement, said he spoke... Michael Matheson said in his statement he spoke to the First Minister last night, advising that he would be making a personal statement. But between Thursday evening last week and yesterday, when did he inform the First Minister that he had found out that that had been used for personal reasons? And finally, Presiding Officer...
Mr Ross, questions to other members are not points of order. Points of order are matters as to are to question whether proper procedures are or have been followed. They are matters that are covered in the standing orders. Now, I would ask you to conclude very quickly, Mr Ross.
Yes, but I did preface my remarks that I'm asking how Parliament can get these answers, given we've had a very tight timescale, and on the point about the Scottish Parliamentary Corporate Body investigation.
I will respond to that, Mr Ross. All members will be aware that where there are matters to be pursued further, they should liaise with their business managers, who can pursue that matter with the Parliamentary Bureau at its meetings, and the corporate body shall, of course, consider any referral. We'll now move on to the next item.